Craig Long is popular on social media. He's got a big YouTube channel, and he's got about 500,000 TikTok followers where he talks about all kinds of issues, mostly pro-conservative. But I met Craig Long in a different way. On April 21st, Craig Long allegedly drove 45 minutes from his house to a seedy hotel in Lakeland, Florida. That's where the human trafficking part of the sting was taking place. He had gone online and engaged with somebody posing as a prostitute who was actually working for Grady Judd's sheriff's office. He agreed to pay $100 for something quick meaning oral sex. Now, this is the part where we come in. Craig walks into the hotel room that's wired with hidden cameras and starts talking to the sheriff's employee posing as the prostitute. Now, you're going to have to listen carefully, but you'll get the drift of what's going on. Take a look.
Where are you coming from, the gym?
People all in the goddamn hidden. Where they at?
Oh my God.
Hidden in the closet.
Hidden in the open the closet. Dan, your nervous ass.
I am. You ain't locked the door or nothing.
You're behind us, so go ahead and lock it yourself.
Well, you gotta do something. Let me know you're not police.
So you said you gotta do something quick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got my
I'm
100?
nervous, man.
Mm. This your first time doing this or something?
Yeah, man, I don't do this. I'm nervous.
All right, go ahead. Drop your drawers. You want to start off with head?
I get it. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my shoes off, man.
Go ahead. Make yourself comfortable. Let me grab a towel, okay? Take a seat.
Oh, see, there you go.
No, bro. Do you want to like nut on my face or something? Like, chill. I'm just trying to grab a towel.
After Craig is arrested, I leave my location to go over to that hotel to try to get his side of the story. Now, Craig gives me a very cold, mean stare, and it's pretty clear he doesn't want to discuss that night's events. What happened tonight? I mean, you are a public figure. And yet tonight, it appears that you came here from your home in Tampa for something quick for $100. And it's going to let a lot of people down, people who follow you and look up to you. So again, I just want to get your side of the story. Nothing? We weren't out looking for you. You found this situation, and we happen to be here. Sheriff Grady.
All right, y'all. What's up? All right, y'all. Turn your cameras on, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's start this thing off right. This is Modern Perspective Podcast. You know how we doing it. We usually live on Sunday, but we live on the Saturday night, y'all, because we want to respect Mother's Day. We want to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody. We already knew that a lot of people wouldn't be tuning in on Mother's Day, so, and we appreciate everybody who tunes in at the show and before the show and after the show. Right now, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Kick right now, y'all. We are fucking live, and we want to start this off with allegations. Not even allegations. This guy was arrested. Craig Long. I don't know if y'all don't probably know who Craig Long is. He's a influencer who he talks about a lot of political type things. I want y'all to give me y'all perspective on what's going on or how y'all feel about the situation that just went place that we just seen. I'm gonna let Z start on this topic right here.
I want to start off by saying not surprising. Unfortunately, when I say not surprising, I'm saying in this day and age, it's not surprising that there's more stories coming of people doing this. Now, it's surprising that, of course, there are people at all doing this. Girl, no, ma'am, not right now. It's my bad. It's not surprising in the sense of this is just the unfortunate norm of the world at the moment. What's surprising? I can't even, like I said, I still stick with it's not surprising. Is it's just unfortunate and it's sad. But what's the surprising part is like that's not even surprising. I'm sorry, I'm getting caught on my
But see,
words.
the thing about it, this man is a married man. He's married. He's old as
Okay,
hell.
that's not
Like,
surprising. That's what I'm saying. You're saying all the things that
but
doesn't
like,
make
do
any
you? I mean,
difference. There are people that
but
are not. There are
what?
people that are not married that
I
are
mean,
doing this. There are people like you said. He's a content creator for politics, and we know that goes on in politics. So who's to say he didn't figure out or find this site or know what's going on from the people that he talks about on a day-to-day basis. Like none of this is surprising anymore. Like at this point, none of it is surprising. And that is the unfortunate part. It's not gonna surprise me anymore that there's people paying for sex that's been going on for years. That
I mean,
um
but child sex though. People are paying for child sex. Z.
that's not surprising. Like I said, it's unfortunate, and I'm going to say it's unfortunately not surprising. But it's not surprising. We have a president that was paying for little kids. So none of this is surprising. Like I said, it's unfortunate. It definitely is, but I'm glad they got him. I'm just waiting for them to get the rest of them.
All right, sounds good. All right, Manny, how do you feel about this situation when it comes to this large? He's a big name. I know you probably don't know who he is, but he has a huge following, and he's a MAGA supporter, and he's pro police.
what is his
He's
profession?
well
You
known,
said
and
you
he's
said
married. The guy is a
he's a
married
politician.
man who is going on websites to try to have sex with children, pretty much.
No, I'm saying, what's his profession? He a politician? What is he?
No, he's a YouTube content creator, and he's like a mega
Oh,
influencer. Like he has over
okay.
500,000 followers, and like he's well known when it comes to you don't get 500,000 subscribers on YouTube without being at least interesting
And
or at least
and what is his nationality? Because I don't, or
I
ethnicity.
have no clue. The guy looks like he's just
Okay.
he's mixed. I don't know. I don't want to
Yeah,
say
because
who
his
he
name
is.
Craig. I didn't want to assume he was white. You know, he light skinned type shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
the situation definitely crazy as hell, or whatever like that. Definitely get caught up. It's from the video that you just played, the clip, whatever. It definitely looked. The whole thing looked suspicious. I don't know why bro just that green where he didn't pick up on none of the cues and red flags. But yeah, it's like, bro, yeah. I don't know. The shit was strange. It's like the way she was even talking to him. It was like, I understand some females be,
You heard what she was saying?
straightforward.
Oh, you ready to nut on my
Yeah,
face? I'm like, man,
yeah.
you can just tell that shit was just how that
It
shit was
just
just planned out. It
it
just
just
sounded like she
sounded
was
like a
trying to set that
setup.
nigga up.
Yeah. Yeah. You feel me? Like, but when you that green and you that horny, I guess a lot
That's
of
what
that
I'm
don't
saying.
even
Like,
play
bro,
a
you can't
role.
be that fucking horny, bro.
I
Like, come
don't
on,
know.
bro. And then
But
to go to like
and
one of
and
these websites,
and
like you went to
Z
one
was
of these
saying though,
these off the wall websites to do it. Come on,
but
you
like
know the
Z was
police,
saying
bro.
though,
You already
like
know the
if
police
you somebody that do
or the
this on the
CIA, bro.
occasion,
Bro, this is what they do. They bait motherfuckers who want to do weird
but
ass
I'm
shit like
but I'm
that. Like,
saying though, if
bro,
you somebody who purchased this on the occasion, then you should know the signs and the
But
ins
he
and
did
outs.
say, I'm not he did say I don't do this on a regular basis. The man did say he wanted something quicker with him.
No,
He did say that. However, it still
what?
don't matter. Like you
How
said, the
you?
man was green or whatever, but I'm glad he didn't catch on to none of that. I'm glad
Yeah.
he did because it's a lot of motherfuckers that do this shit on a regular basis. Be buying like little ass kids. Like that was a child nonetheless.
how old you think
But
she was? Z? How you think that girl was? Because she did look kind of grown in that picture.
I mean, she grown, but the way that they show her off the beach, she could have been 15.
Man, I ain't
Yeah, she
gonna
could have
lie.
been. She could have been, but like she was talking like she was grown or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, she is grown. That's a grown woman. She works for the police department. So that's
Yeah.
a grown woman, but they use
So
the
she was
women
acting
that
like
look
she was younger than what she
yeah,
was.
they use the women that look younger because you don't know that I'm a grown woman. But it's a lot of kids out here that look older than what they are, and it's a lot of women out here that look younger than what they are. So
Mhm.
a lot of the times people do get messed up thinking that somebody is older than what they are. Now, this is where on both sides it all leads back to home because it's a lot of kids out here that be lying about their age.
That's true
Mhm.
Now,
too.
but that's also where coming in as a grown individual, grown woman, grown man, you need to understand a lot of these kids be mature for their age. I was one of them, but
Looking
know
mature,
your
acting
audience.
mature,
No,
having
know your
lipstick and
audience
all that
though.
shit. Getting that,
But know
yeah,
your audience
these
though. That's what I'm
14-year-old
saying.
girls, these 14, 15-year-old girls,
But if you
16-year-old
already
girls.
attracted to that, you not caring, you not paying attention to whether or not this a child or not. That's what you attracted to. This man was willing to get something quick from somebody who looked 15 years old and he ain't questioning nothing. That's what you're attracted to. You're okay with that. If
Mhm.
anybody is coming to me and you looking younger than your age, that's the first thing I'm asking. How old is you? Even if you older, I'm still asking you, how old are you? Because I'm not attracted to certain things. There's certain things I'm not attracted to, so I'm not going for that. You can be cute. There's a lot of beauty in this world, but there's a difference than having the attraction to something that is beautiful and than having a sexual attraction to something that is young and beautiful. There's a difference, and I don't like that. That's why I said none of this is surprising, and they always going for the wrong people. Honestly, but them
That's what I was
he's
thinking.
a
Is
little
they
ant
always
in the
And
catching
game.
the
see,
He's
like,
an
wrong
ant.
niggas.
he had said, like they had said, hey, we weren't targeting you, you know what I'm saying, as an individual. You know, we were just trying to get these people who are part of human trafficking, the people who
But if
are
y'all
part of
watch shows, like I watch shows like that, I watch Criminal Minds, I watch Law and Order SVU, I watch Law and Order, I watch shows like that. That's what they do. They have to bait these people to get them in because they are trying to get the bigger picture. And people have to be the scapegoats. Like I said, he's an ant in this situation. He's a speck on a speck on a speck. He is
yeah.
not the big picture. That's the reason why he wasn't willing to say nothing. Because you're not asking me the right questions, bro. You asked me what happened. You know what happened. You know
Exactly.
what
You know
happened.
exactly
You're not
what
asking the
happened.
right questions. Then they don't be asking the right questions. So at the end
That
of the
is
day,
true. Like he could have asked way better questions. Like, but I don't want to get into the question that they could have asked him, but he could have asked some way better questions. But Manny, like, did you ever finish your perspective on the subject?
Yeah. Like I said, it was just like you said, a weird situation to even like put yourself in type shit because it's like you said, if you know you have this public image and all these followers and content or whatever looking at you, why would you put yourself in a predicament, even just prostituting? Like these folks need to learn what an NDA is. Like,
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
but at
my
the same
perspective is
time, though,
just
like
like you
she
said,
said,
Manny.
I'm
Go ahead.
glad they got caught, though. I am glad he
Oh
got
yeah,
caught. I'm
definitely,
glad he didn't know
definitely.
what
Like,
an NDA was or
especially
any of
if
that. Like,
man, especially if you're going to these weird ass sites to do this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It just shows the perversion in you. Like, who the fuck is going to these weird ass sites to figure this shit out? Like,
yeah, and
they
if
just
you
had a whole rape academy. Please,
and
like I
if
said,
a
none of this
but
shit is
if a nigga
surprising.
has if a like how you
but see,
said,
that Rape Academy stuff is fake though.
No, it's
but
not.
Yes, it is. It's fake.
But
It's
Amos,
fake.
like you said though, like if a nigga got money and he's successful and all that, why the hell is you on these sites when you can literally just walk outside and just flaunt your money type shit? It's literally like you can go to a regular app, Instagram, OnlyFans.
Man,
You got all these regular
man,
apps.
you
You
can go
going
down the
out
street
your
and pay
way.
for a prostitute that
You
look
feel
cute
me?
as
You
hell.
going
Why
out
you
your
want to
way to go
goddamn? I don't
find
know.
something on
And
these
like
weird
Because they
apps,
looking
prostitution
for
isn't good.
certain
Prostitution
things.
isn't good. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because prostitution isn't
right?
They're
good.
not
Period.
looking for
Unless
just some person
Las
who
Vegas
But
innocent.
is where
I'm
prostitution
not
is
talking. I'm
legal.
not even talking about prostitution per se. It's just at the end of the day, you got
No,
to spend to get a little something woo doo at the end of the day. So it's not necessarily prostitution.
because
Even if
he
you take
not
a
looking
girl
for
on a
that.
date,
That man
it's still
got a
spending.
whole grown ass wife at home. And what be sad to me is most of these men be having fucking daughters for kids. Like you willing to
And
go out here and pay
yeah,
for
that'd
a
be the
young
sick
child.
part.
You can't find no young child on, I mean you could, but majority of the time you still gotta go through connections to get what you actually want. And that man wanted something young and didn't care how young it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
that's the
that's
So
the
sick part.
reality of it. But y'all, my perspective of it is like he's an idiot. You know, you don't
Facts.
you don't. If you are a large content creator, you know people are already trying to bait you. People are like every large content creator, they get baited all the time. They can't go out in public
Right.
without getting baited. And I'm not even talking about even like with prostitution. I'm talking about just regular,
general.
just nonsense. Like if you're a content creator, everybody know your face, everybody know who you are. You walk outside, they know who you are. Let's see what we can try him with. Let's see if we can confuse him, make him look stupid because we know who you are. Just like a
Right.
celebrity, you know. Let's see. Let's fuck around with you and see if we can get out of you. You see what I'm saying? So he's just a complete idiot. He has a wife at home. Now his wife knows he's a disgusting guy. Everybody, all his friends know he's a fucking disgusting guy. Like all his followers know he's a disgusting ass guy. It's just a really bad reputation. And now that he has been arrested for child sex prostitution, he's gonna be a sex offender. And once you're a sex offender, you can't do pretty much anything. You know, I don't know if y'all understand the sex offender laws, but if you're a sex offender, then you can't do pretty much anything. So he really just destroyed his life for 15 minutes.
That he didn't even get.
Was your whole life worth 15 minutes?
He ain't even get the 15
Worth
minutes.
something
for
quick
real,
and
though.
$100.
The nigga ain't even get what he wanted. That's the even crazier part. He
Exactly. You
just
didn't even get what you wanted.
he thought he was gonna get
you
what he
threw
wanted.
your life away for 15 minutes. It's not even worth the reward. Now you can't do nothing. Now you're locked up in jail with a huge ass bond. Now you gotta goddamn you can't go to public events because now you're registered as a sex offender. Your whole life has just been thrown away over 15 minutes of pleasure.
No pleasure.
Ooh, like I said, not surprising. And they asking the wrong questions and they're not going
Thoughts
over
on
those.
this. So every new car could become a surveillance machine by 2027, and it may decide if you can drive. I mean, this is exactly what these movies, the surveillance movies, talk about. Like what you don't want it to be is what it's showing. So let's read this through. This isn't some this.
All right, did y'all hear that? I know it was a quick video, but did y'all hear what was going on?
Yeah, it definitely was quick.
Surveillance cars. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll start this one off, y'all. So I remember if you remember when I was talking about the bug laser. Remember I was talking about that?
Yeah.
Where like the mosquitoes get zapped out of the sky.
Yeah, they were killing me. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was telling you, whenever the government gives us technology, it's always for two things. It's never just for our pleasure. We think, oh, the government gives us stuff for our pleasure, just like the internet. The internet was for the government. It wasn't for civilians, you know. So like when they gave it to civilians, it wasn't just for our pleasure. It was for to see what we were doing and to control us. Just like now, okay, we think we got these cool ass laptops on our computer because it's modern, it's 2027. We think this shit's cool as hell, but it's actually goddamn recording us at this point. It's recording us and it's going to track us. And now, if you have a DUI and you have a modern car, you can't drive your car because you have a DUI. You can't drive your car because your license is suspended. You can't drive your car because this, that, and the third. Even if you have people that shouldn't be in the car, okay, you have these people in the car. You can't drive your car. We're going to shut your car off. You see what I'm saying? Does that make any sense to y'all? So, Z, give me your perspective on this one right here with the dashboards being in the car and how it's changing everybody.
When we originally spoke on it, the first time that we ever, like, if we go back, talked about the Ring cameras, and then we talked about the laser for the insects and things of that nature. And like we all agreed on, technology is being advanced for more than one purpose. And like you said, with the DUIs and stuff, that's actually a safety precaution. Like the main intentions is clear. the safety precaution is very necessary. If you see somebody got warrants out for their arrest because they out here killing people, and you see them hop in a car, I don't want them driving nowhere because you don't know where they're going. I don't want somebody who's already gotten a DUI and they look under the influence driving no car. And next thing you know, they kill somebody else. And now it's vehicle manslaughter rather than just a DUI. Like, it's safety precautions that's being behind these advancements. However, in the process of those safety precautions, like you said, there's also the surveillance tip of you just want to know where we at and what we doing at all times. Like, you just want to be nosy in what we talking about and what we doing, because it's not just going to be surveillance. Eventually, they're going to start adding audio in there and
There
what
you
people
go.
talk about
There you go.
and phone calls, and now they putting it in there. But what we don't understand is that they've already been doing this with the higher up. Their vehicles definitely have cameras. Their vehicles definitely have audio. We just don't know that. So because they're trying to protect themselves, they're going to make it a completely wide public thing, because we have evidence. I'm sure that there is evidence now for all the shit that's going on above us right now that could be laid out on the table that's not being laid out on the table. So now, in order to protect themselves, they're going after civilians. They're going after people that they feel don't matter. So this is a safety precaution, but it's a safety precaution to protect the people on the streets, but also protect themselves against the foolery they've been fucking doing. So
But Z, do you see how it's kind of like? I mean, I understand the safety part of it, but then you think it's kind of like too controlling, because let's say your grandma can't drive because of something.
no, it's just like I said, too controlling. Possibly. Not even possibly, yes. These people want to control every aspect of the lives, from how people eat, sleep, breathe,
Because I
see.
definitely
They
understand the
controlling
safety of it. You
everything.
know, if there's a felon driving a
I'm
car who
sorry, I'm
shouldn't be
cold.
driving a car, if there's somebody who shouldn't be driving because they got their license suspended, I definitely understand the safety of it. But I feel like it's going to be so advanced that damn, even like it's going to affect us normally. Like, let's say you have a traffic ticket and you can't drive your car, like it's going to get
See,
too
but that's
advanced.
where it wouldn't be, but that's where they would show their faces in their true colors. Because there should be, in their coding of this technology, there should be actual stipulations on what is required to be like a no, you can't drive, and a yes, you can drive, but I'm gonna put you on surveillance type shit. If you got a speeding for a speeding ticket, most likely they are also putting technology in here where I'm gonna watch your speed because I know you got a speeding ticket. And then if you are going over this speed while you still have this ticket, I'm gonna go ahead and alert the police. I'm gonna go ahead and let them know what's going on. I'm sure, like, if they're gonna keep allowing the advancement of technology, they gotta make it to where it's beneficial for the people. The only thing, but I'm not gonna say they're gonna always do that, because obviously with these self-driving Ubers, they fucked up heavily. Okay. They fucked up heavily, but I be seeing them still on the road and it seems like it's getting better. But I don't be in the city like that. But it seems like it's getting better. People still get in them. I haven't heard any recent issues with them. But they have to have some type of coding in there. They have experts that are making this. So if they're gonna do it, yes, it is controlling, but I don't see them just saying, "Oh, you got a speeding ticket, you can't drive your car." No, I'm just gonna surveillance you, which is the point. I'm gonna watch your speed. If you've been, out here running red lights, I'm gonna make sure that I see you stopping at a
But
yellow light instead of trying to run through it.
Z,
They gonna be watching that stuff.
you know, people like to smoke and drink in their car.
They also want to stop that too.
Then what? Oh, well, we see you smoking on the camera. We see you drinking on the camera. You see what I'm saying? It's like super controlled. Like we're getting to a time where everything gonna be super controlled. Like we're not like we don't have, like, we're not gonna feel free in our own cars. Like
But
that's how.
now,
That's
but
what I'm
like I
saying.
said, when you think about it, it's a safety thing. A lot of the times people be smoking and driving and don't have the mental capacity to actually smoke and drive. A lot of the times people be doing coke in their cars and other type of drugs, and now you high off your mind, and then they go and do some crazy shit. Like I said, it's a safety thing. Because honestly, if you think about it, these police officers be waiting for a reason to pull your ass over, especially in our community. So this is a reason for us to shut the fuck up and watch what the fuck we doing. That's as simple as that. You already know these motherfuckers is watching us. Why is you on an open road? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with, riding down the road and lighting one fresh for you. I'm not saying that. But at the same time, these motherfuckers is watching you, waiting for the moment to get your ass. Do that shit when you get home. Learn how to balance that shit out. Or they make edibles, they make gummies, they make other things if you feel like that's something that you need. So we got to find a way to adjust ourselves and adapt to the world that we still are living in, but make better choices in the process.
That
Like
is true.
yes, they trying to control us, but they been trying to do that. They doing way more than that. We worried about technology where they watching us when they been watching us. Y'all been doing that. Y'all
Oh,
been putting cameras on the side of the road. Y'all just putting them in our cars now. So like I said, we just gotta play smarter.
I
They
get what you're
they they
saying,
working
but
Yeah,
on.
it
and then
ain't
like you
it
gotta think
ain't
about it.
it
Like
ain't no different.
whenever you ride past a police officer, he gonna see you smoking on the screen. He gonna see you drinking on the screen. He
I
gonna see
mean,
you
but that
on.
shit ain't
He gonna
gonna
see
matter
you
at the
on
end
your
of the
phone
day.
texting, or you're on your
But
phone texting.
That
go
shit
go
that shit
go
not
I'm
ahead,
gonna
gonna
man.
matter
pull
at the
you
end of
over
the
because
day.
I see you on your phone fucking texting. You see what I'm
What
saying?
you
Like,
feel like? What you feel like not gonna matter?
if the whole them watching you or whatever was not really gonna matter as far as the whole. I get what you're saying, but it's already been started type shit. So it's like at this point, ain't shit gonna change. It's not probably even gonna get worse at this point because they already have the face scanners on your phone. I'm sure y'all already unlock your phone using the face scanner type shit. That's watching you. They already have the audio, listening to your phone calls, your messages, what you talk about with your friends and shit. That's why your ads and the algorithm is pertaining to, the shit you talk about and all that. People already done sued they ass for this shit. I was listening to the Breakfast Club a couple months ago. Somebody was suing all these social media apps for pretty much they felt like it was brainwashing them or not really brainwashing them, but taking up all their time. Like they couldn't put their phone down. And they dead at I didn't follow up on it, but according to Charlemagne or some shit, people dead ass was gonna settle with this person or whatever like that, settle out with this person because they know. They know they've been doing this shit. They just haven't nobody brought it to they to the court rooms for real, for real. So being a camera in the car, I don't think that's gonna change anything that's been already going on type shit because all that stuff been going on.
Correct.
But Manny, how you gonna feel when you're texting on your phone and they pull you over because they see you on your camera texting on your phone?
I
Like
don't
you
think
should have
it's
put
going.
your
I don't.
phone
I don't
down.
think. I don't think it's going to get to that, bro. Like I said,
You think it ain't
they
gonna get
they
like that?
won't. No, because they
The
won't.
law. They don't give a damn about.
I get all that, but everybody breaks the
They'll lock you up for
law, and
smoking weed.
everybody
Why can't they lock you up for being on your phone?
the law is like a sin. Everybody breaks it. Like everybody commit sin. Like everybody does things that's not against humane or right and wrong and shit. Like I don't
I mean,
think they're going to get to
I
go to
get what
that
he's
extent.
saying. I get what
Like
he's saying. For sure.
Like I'm not saying it ain't good. I think it has so many good good opportunities when it comes to like people who are criminals, people who are what I'm saying doing illegal things. Hey, I'm not against that. What I'm saying is it's gonna get to the point where like we're gonna feel like we can't even goddamn feel free in our own cars. That's what
I
I'm
But
saying.
don't
you
I
don't
don't
do
think
that
so, bro,
already. That's
because
the
I
point.
don't I
But
don't think that so because at the end of the day it's like you have to have bad and you have to have good to keep the balance. So they want you to do bad just as much as they want you to do good in a way, is what I'm saying. They have to keep that balance or they have to keep one over the other.
He definitely snapping. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, Apex, go
hey,
ahead and give us
girl.
what's good. Apex just entered the building. You know what's going down. What's up, Apex?
Hey,
we glad you made it to the party. You know what I'm saying? But
He really talked
we know you didn't
good.
see the actual video, but we're talking about how in 2027 the vehicle industry is going to start having like audio and video recording you at all times. How you feel about that?
Shit, that's damn near already happening. Bitch, you can't be by a Tesla and do nothing. And not even just a Tesla. Those same little circles that are on everybody's cars, those are all cameras. Ain't no telling who got access to that thing. See, to
Right.
that kind of stuff.
Right.
Like, we already, like, the thing is, they conceal things from us when they already had that shit going on. So it's already happening. Now they just want to make us aware of it. For bitches to be like, I told y'all. For bitches that been, aware.
Shit,
But
it started
that
off with the
shit, nothing
fingerprint
else. Yeah,
on the
exactly.
phone.
I do not use facial recognition or fingerprint on my phone. Straight code.
Straight
But
code,
like,
no cap.
but Apex, like, but did you hear my side of the story? Like I understand, like it's good when it comes to like finding criminals and getting people who shouldn't be driving, and underage driving and drinking and driving and smoking and
But if you
driving.
get that
But I
point,
feel as if
then the
like it's gonna
control
be to
part
the point where
shouldn't.
like
They
we
don't
don't
use
even
it
feel
for
free in
that.
our own cars. You see what I'm saying? Like we gotta, like
Exactly.
it's gonna stop.
They don't even use it for
It's gonna
those
stop
reasons.
drug dealers from transporting weed and all that. You see what I'm saying?
But they already have the technology and stuff to do that. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that yes, it could potentially get to that point where, they are paying more attention to these cameras and everything like that. But I do get what Manny was saying about it possibly can't get to that point. They just want to add an extra layer to get people distracted of what they doing for real, for real. They just adding more, like you said, it started with the fingerprint, then it started with the facial recognition. Now they're putting more surveillance on cars. They've been putting the cameras in the red lights and the cameras on the side of them poles that stand up on the street lights. They've been doing this shit. They just adding layer to layer to layer to layer of their surveillance. That's all they doing. So it's not whether or not it's gonna be controlled. They've been controlling this shit.
Right.
None of this is new at all.
And
They're
literally,
just
they've been
making it to where they can
brainwashing
locally
everybody
harass
since
a
we've been
bitch.
kids, type shit. So, like I said, they've been already manipulating, brainwashing, and controlling the media. That's really what it's about. You control the public when you control the media.
And in reality, they really informed us to cover their own ass. Cause ain't it illegal to like unknowingly record a bitch? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And like that's
they're
what the
just doing
government
it to
always try to
openly
do. They try to
harass.
find loopholes and try to get away with shit like that. So
Shit,
like
sometimes it's not
instead of
even the
directly
government.
recording
Sometimes
you,
it's
hey,
these
you already
companies.
have the goddamn recorder in your damn car.
They listen to us right now.
Mhm.
But y'all, let's go ahead and move forward with the next subject, all right?
Your host for the BET Awards 2026. I told BET if I'm hosting, we're gonna do this my way. Rule number 1, Jamie Foxx, take that big ass hat off. Rule number 2, Sexy Red, no leggings, rompers, or bodysuits. We don't need no wrestlers. No wrestlers on the red carpet. Black suit and tie. Rule number 3, YNs, take the ski mask off, man. Stop it. Rule number 4, mega pastors, listen, I know y'all on my back right now. I've been getting the DMs and the threats. Just leave it up to God. Leave it up to God. We're gonna lock them doors and can't nobody get out. Welcome to the 2026 BET Award. They could be like crazy.
Man, do I love some Drewski.
Right.
Yeah, y'all know Drewski always hit, you know what I'm saying? Every time he drops some shit, it's a goddamn hit every time.
No cap.
But let's go ahead and let's start off with your boy Manny about Drewski hosting the 2026. You think they did a really good job with this one?
No cap, damn. It definitely made me think about them watching it or tuning in. Like, I ain't watching BET Awards since, I don't know, it feels like since it's definitely been later than Mario and B2K, but it feels like I ain't watched it since they nigga flew across the stage and I want a girlfriend type face and all that type shit. I feel like that's the last time BT Awards really was hitting, when damn B2K came out flying on the strings and shit on the cables. But
Yeah, like
yeah,
I even felt when they had Kevin Hart doing the like back to back, like people didn't even want to watch it like that. But I feel like
yeah,
with
it
Drewski, like
still wasn't
everybody
hitting.
loved Drewski. Like everybody in the
It's
hood
like,
watched Drewski. Like everybody, all the young kids are watching Drewski. Like Drewski
yeah,
is a fucking trending topic. Like anytime he goes somewhere, everybody's laughing. Everybody enjoys his performances. So they did the best thing possible to put Drewski as the host, in my opinion.
yeah, it's
But
definitely a smart move. But like I
super
said,
smart.
my yeah, at a certain point, I don't know. I just started watching the hip hop awards more than I started watching the BET awards. It was like that kind of created a dynamic between the two, or like to me, like I don't know, one became better at a certain point. So yeah, this is a good like way to kind of bring fans back or whatever, eyes back using
Definitely, it was
Drewski.
the best way to bring eyes back to BET Awards and give everybody that new, fresh energy that BET needed. But Z, like, did you see the last BET Awards, or like, are you a BET Awards watcher? Like, I want to figure out your perspective on everything.
I haven't watched the BET Awards in years. I stopped idolizing a lot of that a long time ago. Like
But would you
I'll
be more
see it.
interested now that Drewski is the host? Is a better question.
Yeah, I mean, but I still probably wouldn't watch it.
Mm,
Like I would be more so interested in just seeing his
Clips,
clips
yeah,
rather
clips.
than the whole show. Like I love the awards and I love seeing the black excellence part of it. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of it is just idolizing things that I don't care to idolize anymore. So
And,
I probably wouldn't watch it, but I would love to see what he's saying because I know it's going to be mad funny. So I'm waiting
yeah,
for the clips. The clips is
yeah.
I'm waiting for them for
yeah.
sure.
But
But
compare it to Kevin Hart. Like, let's say if Kevin Hart did the BET Awards, like compared to Kevin Hart, what do you think it was a better option for BET to make that move?
At the
um,
time,
but right, the times have changed. So at the time when Kevin Hart was doing it, that's because he was
He
gonna
was
bring
hot back
eyes
then.
and he
He
had
was real hot.
the comedy that they wanted. Now with the way the world is going, Juicy's gonna bring just like what's that man name? The news reporter. His name Ross or something like that. The light skinned man. What's his name? What's his name? I can't think of him. But when he did was that the VMA Awards or the Grammys? When he did the Grammys, they want somebody that's gonna bring the truth, but bring it in a comedic way. And that's what
mm,
Juicy's gonna do. Juicy's gonna say, okay, let's go ahead and celebrate us together, but let's go ahead and still be real about what's going on in the world. But I'm gonna make y'all laugh while doing it.
Hey,
mm,
100 Z. 100. That's
That's why I said
exactly what it is. Because like Drewski has a way of telling the truth, but in a comedic way, so people don't feel hurt.
that's what
mhm.
comedy is.
You know, like Drewski makes the truth sound good. You know, it makes the truth laughable. Like when you can laugh about the truth, it's really good, and that's what I think he does real good at. But
Yeah.
Apex, what do you feel about the whole situation?
Well, since you want to keep bringing up Kevin Hart, my
I mean,
opinion is
we're just comparing last year to this year. You know, if that makes any sense.
my opinion is I know he punching the air right now because didn't Drewski and Casanat like kind of co-host with him like last year or whatever it was?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I forgot
and the
about
whole
that. Yeah.
time,
Exactly.
the whole
And
time.
Z don't remember that because he didn't watch the BET Awards last year.
But look, I'm with Z. I don't watch the damn BET Awards. Ever since streaming came out.
But what
I
was the
don't watch
last
stuff
BET
like that.
Awards you saw?
I don't know. When streaming came out, I stopped. Like, there's no point. Like, you got everything you need without watching real TV. So I don't even watch that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I just catch the important parts on social media or on YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm with Z on that. But and even when it was a thing on TV, you got some more to turn. Even when it was a thing on TV, I suck at meeting deadlines. Like, life be happening, and I'd be done forgot. I'd be like, damn, I might have missed the damn BET Awards. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna lie. I've done that before too.
I do that with everything like that. But what was I gonna say? Dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, when they were co-hosting, Kevin Hart was a damn hater. Like I be looking at stuff how it is. Like, and Kevin Hart was hating the whole time. He kept hating on him the whole time. He was hating more on Castanet though. Kept saying that man breath stink and shit. But
Yeah, that's what I'm
think it's really
saying.
great.
His comedy is kind of died down to me. Like he used to be really funny when he had his little sitcoms, but now it's
He
like
never actually was funny. All that shit.
yeah, he really
scripted.
wasn't that. He's really not that funny. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And he just funny looking. Like
Exactly. He's just funny looking, and he's funny.
I feel like what
Hard.
made him a comedian was more so him making fun of himself because he knew the world was making fun of himself. And because he would tell worse jokes than what the world was saying about him, okay, I'm going to come and watch you talk shit about yourself because I want to know how to talk shit about you better. You feel me? That's what makes him a comedian. He would
Gotcha.
nowhere near be on the caliber of Cat Williams, where you can't say shit about that man at all. Or, you know, the 85 South show where they are about, you know, roasting and joning on each other. You feel me? They're about that type of comedy. That's where they came from with, you know, Wild 'N Out. So comedy is on a different level, and that's probably the reason why he joined Kais in that stream and was on there as often as he did. He need to be relevant again. That man lost his spark.
There you
The
go.
spark of-
He ain't relevant no more. He old news. But Apex, the reason why I've been muting you because you're echoing a little bit. So like I have been muting you when somebody else is talking. But go ahead and finish what you were saying though.
let me get off the I'm on the freaking thingy, the Bluetooth speaker. Let me take it off. All right, how do I sound now?
You sound good. You're not echoing that.
Okay,
now.
cool. Okay, it's because I was on my iPad hooked up to the speaker automatically. But Kevin Hart, he's just funny looking and he's small as hell. And you know, he just come on stage, shit just looks stupid and everybody start laughing off of that, like pissing themselves laughing. But for Drewski, I feel like that was an awesome ass move. He's provocative, he gets the people going. So yeah.
Hey, 100. Yeah, well, that's exactly what it is. My perspective of it is like, hey man, like I've already said, if I haven't already gave my perspective, like he's just a newer generation. He's what the people want to see. He has all the eyes. Every time he drops, he has everybody pissed off or everybody happy as hell or everybody laughing, and it be the truth. And he's relatable. You know, I feel like Drewski's way more relatable than Kevin Hart. Like Kevin Hart can only talk about his pain. He can't talk about, you know, like, well, he can, but it's not as effective as Drewski. Like he understands the younger generation a little bit more, and that's where I think he's doing very well with, you know. But yeah, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and close this stream. We're at the 42 mark. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. We want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day, and y'all have a blessed day. All right.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. All right.